Okay, so now we have everything ready. We have all of our screens, we have our icon, so we're ready to export the PNGs. So basically, first of all, save your file, and what we're going to do is export to PNG, and once the files are exported, we're going to go to the Marble app site and just import those into a new project. And we're gonna start prototyping pretty soon. Just let's wait for this. So you have everything ready. Go to File, Export, and then here you could probably create your own folder. You have your assets. Let's create a new folder, or you can just export it right here. You know, I usually just export it in the same root folder as my Adobe Illustrator file. That way, whenever I want to export, it's just easier. Just export the artboard and whatever update I have, and exports, and it's the same always, because you want to keep always the same PNGs, because Marble app uses Dropbox. So whatever update you make to your artboards, it's going to be reflected on your project automatically because it's connected to Dropbox. So I'm going to go ahead in the same folder as my AI file is. I'm going to export this. So usually just keep the same name, and then I select Use Artboards, and automatically it should be selected PNG by default. So just keep it there. Use Artboards, just enable all, and that's it. Start exporting. Let's do this. Oh yeah, here be sure to have it on 72 ppi. That's screen resolution, and type optimize. That's good. You want to keep your background color to be white, so change it to white. That way you don't get any translucent spots in some of the artboards. So we got everything. Let's go. This might take a little bit, so just wait a little bit. That's all. These are big files, so it's just really big screens. You have like images, you have text, and PNG is usually very high quality, so it takes a little bit, but don't worry, you have it now. Let's go to File, Export again, and just to make sure that they're here. And yeah, you have all your files now here, all your PNGs. So let's actually go to your browser of choice. I use Google Chrome, as you can see. I already have marbleapp.com selected here, so you just go there, marbleapp.com, and you'll get this really cool homepage that they have. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like put it on full screen. So you can go through all of this. It explains what's going on, or you can just go ahead and create a new account. Since I already have an account, this is going to already take me to my account, but usually it's just right here. It connects to your Dropbox. So just click here. Look at this illustration. It's really nice. Just connect securely to Dropbox. Yeah, let's do this. And so just make sure that you're connected to Dropbox. If you are not connected, it will take you through the flow to connect to your Dropbox and automatically create your account. So as you can see, I have a ton of projects already created. I have some for Udemy here. But you're just gonna get a blank screen here. So what you're gonna do is just like create a new project. Just click this big juicy button, and boom, you name your project. I'm gonna name it Swanky. I don't know, Swanky Tish. Swanky app. Yeah, let's make it hip. Add password protection. Nah, you don't need a password. Actually, that's something if you want to pay, that's a premium option. But since we have the free option, just create it right away. It's creating the project, and then now you have this screen where actually you can take photos or you can add designs from Dropbox. So let's go ahead and actually choose images to sync from Dropbox. So let's just again, let me explain right away what is here. See, here you have your name of your app, some information, how many screens, your link to the app. You can add your icon here, and then your settings, the ad team. This is a premium option, so right now we don't need this. And then download, you can actually download it. You can, here's where once you are ready, you can play it and you can preview it. And then here you can actually share it, so which is something that you might want to do later, just with your friends or with your client, or to yourself. So let's go ahead and actually add some images from Dropbox. Let's do this. So here I have, this is all of my stuff in Dropbox. This is obviously going to be different for you. For me, it's I'm gonna go ahead and actually just select Swanky. So Swanky, and I have all of these files. So it's just like go ahead and select all my PNGs. So select the first one and then press Shift and go all the way to the bottom. That way you select all your PNGs. Be sure to not select the AI file or folder. Do not select those. Okay, now you're ready. Just press choose, and this will automatically add your images to your project here on Swanky. So here, since our names in the app were a little bit just like there were many different names, it's going to be a little bit out of order. So if you want to avoid that, you have to name your artboards from 1 to with numbers. So actually here in your artboards, you have to put 01 intro, 02 intro, 03 intro 3. You will have to do that. But since I didn't want to do that, because sometimes I want to change the order here. But if you want to avoid the pain of actually ordering here on the browser, you can totally do that. But I'm actually going ahead, I'm going to order these in the flow that I want. So here, these are the 3 first, that's what I know. So let's go ahead and actually just move them around. This is pretty easy. As you can see, it's just like a drag and drop application after this moment. So we have that, we have our, let's go to your Illustrator file for reference. So after this tree, you want the sign up flow. So let's go back here, and it's gonna be in the bottom probably. Yeah, I was right. So let's move all the way here, and perfect. So we have that. Let's move this one now. Let's put it there. As far as I know, it's only 2. So yeah, 2. Now we want this one, which the next one is onboarding. So let's go back to the browser and actually select onboarding. So onboarding is going to be this and this. So the first one is going to be this one, and then the second one is going to be this one. So we have onboarding 1 and onboarding 2 here. You can actually preview them right here. If you hover and you see that you hover over the eye, you can preview the full resolution file. Okay, we have that. You know what? I want to put the next ones are going to be feed. So let's put it here. Let's put this one here. That's good. The next ones are going to be discover. So let's put discover here. And then it's going to be brands. And you know what? accidentally I actually added the icon here, but we don't want the icon here. So if you actually did that, you can just hover and then the delete icon will appear. You just press it and then just confirm, just delete this image. Goodbye icon. We'll use it later though. We'll use it over here. So we have our brands, we have our product here. We have, after that, we have selecting the size, the menu, then we have our search flow, and we have our user flow. So it's already there. We have all the screens here. You can make them bigger if you want. You can actually see them, but probably you just want to make them actually a little bit smaller. That way you can see the whole deal. So let's, on the next, you know what? Actually, let's add the logo before we jump into the next section. So just press here on the top left, just this big plus button, and then add your own app icon. So select images from Dropbox, and gonna go ahead and do the same that you did before, but you're only going to select the icon. So go to your folder where you have everything, and just look for your icon, swanky icon, choose, and just wait a little bit. Come on, Marble App, do it for me. There you go. So you just close this, it's already up there. Perfect, everything's looking good. So on the next lecture, we're actually going to start adding some actions to this, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be cool. Love it.